Are you a British citizen living in Spain and wondering what happens with your residency now that it's been 5 years since Brexit? You're not alone. We are receiving many emails from UK nationals who are reaching this point and asking what they should do next. How to update your residency card, what changes once you have completed 5 years, and how to renew the EU border control systems will affect you if you don't act. Let's start with the basics. When the UK left the European Union, the Withdrawal Agreement protected the right of British citizenships already living in Spain before the transition period ended on December 31st of 2020. If you were legally resident here before that date and can prove it, you are considered a beneficiary of the Withdrawal Agreement. This means you keep the right to live, work or study in Spain under essentially the same conditions you had as an EU citizen. But to prove your status, Spain introduced a special residence card, the TIE. Article 50 TUE. If you haven't switched it yet, this card is what officially identifies you as a beneficiary of the Withdrawal Agreement. Until now, many British citizens have continued using the Green EU certificate, but this is changing. From November 2024, EU started launching the new entry-exit system, and in 2025, the ETIAS travel authorization system. For you as a British resident, your green paper certificate will no longer be enough. You had time up until 2022 to change it to a TIE. Only the TIE Article 50 card will allow you to be recognized as exempt from registering in those systems. That's why we Spanish government strongly recommend changing to the TIE as soon as possible. So what do you need to do now? It depends on your current situation. If you have the green certificate of registration, you can go directly to the police station with an appointment. You will exchange it for the new TIE card. You will need to bring the application form EX23, your passport, proof of the payment of the small fee, around 12 euros, and a passport size photo. If you have lived legally in Spain on the Withdrawal Agreement, you are entitled to permanent residency. That means your next year will be valid for 10 years, will renew automatically. You won't lose your right to stay even if you forget to renew the card on time, as permanent residency is a right accrued once you reach those 5 years. And what about work? Beneficiaries of the Withdrawal Agreement do not need to request any extra work permit. You can continue working as you did before, whether employed or self-employed, without extra paperwork. Let's summarize. If you are a UK citizen who was resident in Spain before the end of 2020, you are protected by the Withdrawal Agreement. To prove this, you must switch to the TIE Article 50 card. If you have already reached 5 years, you can now request a permanent residency card valid for 10 years. From late 2024, the TIE is essentially to cross EU borders without being treated as a tourist. So the key message is, don't wait. Book your appointment and make sure you switch to the TIE if you haven't already. If you have passed the 5-year threshold, take the opportunity to secure permanent residency. If this video helped you, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification button, because in upcoming videos we will cover common questions like renewing your card, bringing family members and more. And if you still have doubts, send us an email at info@balseisgroup.com. Book a consultation with our expert team of immigration lawyers and let us help you out. See you in the next one.